think I got it. Hey guys, welcome to Reticulous Radio. I'm your host, Conrad.
I'm Josh LaQuina.
And sorry about last week. I don't like to get into what happened, but it's kind of like personal.
Yeah, shit happened.
Yeah, shit happened. We had to reschedule. Luckily, we can still do that. Oh shit, Ivory's gonna be joining us in a second. I guess he's gonna be feeding his caimam.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's gonna feed his caimam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll get to it.
Cool.
That'll be sweet. What did you
We're
do?
not coming up live.
We're not coming up live.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm not. I didn't get a notification. Hold on. I know it shows we're live.
It shows we're live. It tells me we're live on OBS too. No? Okay. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe we're just live on Twitch. I don't know. But
That's not good.
no. I know we're live on YouTube for sure. I just got that notification.
Are you sure?
I got the Twitch notification just now. Yeah. Twitch notification and
All right, so this is Conrad's first time running the live.
Yeah, this is my first time running the live stream.
Yeah, we're definitely not on Facebook.
Okay, I know we're on Twitch. Let me
Sorry about it.
Encoding overload. What's that mean? Encoding overloaded, consider or using a faster encoding that are turning down videos.
I didn't get a notification from YouTube either.
YouTube should be straight from StreamYard. That's weird. It says we're live on YouTube, so I'll check it. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. So I guess we'll just have to deal with YouTube and Twitch, and hopefully Keith isn't overworked next week. If not, I'll figure out Facebook by then. Yeah. So what did you do? I think I'm gonna keep trying Facebook real quick.
Share the YouTube link. Share the YouTube link since we aren't live on Facebook.
Yeah. Good point. But I don't know. What's new in your week? You got something made.
A what?
You got something, not what you just showed me, but you got something else made.
What?
That you were excited about.
What are you talking about? My enclosure? Wait, what? No.
The display cases.
Oh, the show. Yeah. Well, whenever they actually come in, I'll do a video.
Oh, right.
But but screw it. Hey, I'll show it. So anyone?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll do it. All right, I won't do it. That'll be saved for another time.
Yeah, we'll save that. Yeah. So shit. This screen.
Sorry, I'm a little bit off right now. We ordered food, and it came all screwed up. The lettuce was absolutely disgusting.
Who did you order from?
I won't say that because they did fix everything, but there's been an issue with people places with salads, and dude, the shit was wilted. It was just foul. It wasn't edible. So they replaced it. They took it all off the order and sent us wings and a hoagie to replace it. But we didn't eat until 20 minutes ago, which fucking sucked. And it took forever for them to actually even a pickup order took 45 minutes. So I used to work for a produce company, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I know how it is, but come on, you can't ship shit out like that.
Yeah.
I was very excited about that salad too. Salad.
Ivory's here with us. I'm gonna bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in.
Yo, man, what's going on?
Oh man, just standing over a hungry caiman here. Fucking, she knows the routine. She's waiting already. Fucking, what are you guys up to, man?
Not much.
Yeah, not much. Just hanging out. This is my first time actually running the stream. Normally we have to get to do that. He's like overworked and shit.
Hell yeah, I feel that. Hell yeah. Well, let me see if I can before she fucking jumps out this motherfucker at me here.
I can actually try and bring your screen up. How does he?
Let's see. This is Miss Pig. Miss Pig is anxiously awaiting a meal. She's been like super fucking feed mode here lately. They turn off every winter. For like 2 months, they don't eat at all. And then they kind of turn back on slow, it seems like. And Miss Pig now is in full force. Every other day, pretty much, she's like telling me, hey, asshole, you better thaw something out for me. Look at her. Fucking, she says, I know it's coming. Fucking, she's alert as hell. Fucking, Pig. Oh, yeah. She's not even gonna fuck with it today. A lot of times she'll be a turd. She'll fucking sit there and hold it and fucking huff at me and shit. But she's been waiting for this a while now. She choked that one down. She'd eat 10 more of those if I fucking give them to her. Fucking, she just don't need it right now. She's a fucking beast though, man.
Oh yeah.
Can y'all hear her huff?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear that.
She says, fuck you, sir. Give me another. Hell yeah.
Able to handle her, or she just got a nasty,
she's cool, actually, man. I've got some videos on my page even where I'm like giving her chin rubs and doing all sorts of shit with her. She's pretty chill, man. Now, when she wants to eat, don't fuck around, dude. Fucking bring the food. You know what I'm saying? But we've built a repertoire over the last few years, man. Fucking, I've had her for 5 years now, I think, 4 or 5 years. And, I work with her every day. I don't ever stress her out or force her to do anything that's like, fucking gonna make her uncomfortable. And we've gotten to where now, like, she's not like taking swings at me trying to kill me these days, like a lot of my other caimans are. I've got some other caimans that are fucking dildos, but Pig and I, we get along pretty well.
Yeah, I've always liked crocodile.
Dude, they're fucking awesome. I wish we could have gators in Texas, man. Fucking, if we could have gators in Texas, it's game over. It's great. I can have a salt crocodile, but I can't have an alligator.
I'm not even bullshitting you. My first crocodilian, I was in kindergarten for. My mom bought me an alligator when I was in kindergarten. Because she used to like try and do like all pythons and stuff. And the guy only charges like $85 for a baby American alligator,
Right.
So she picked him up, and obviously I was too young and she was too busy, and we were living in an apartment, and then she was worried that the maintenance guys would find it. So she had to the guy she bought it from. And then I was, I think, 14 or 15 when I actually got my next one. After 4 years, I had to end up giving it to someone downstate because I was constantly like moving in and out.
Gators grow a whole lot faster than a lot of these other crocodilians too, man. A 4-year-old gator's 5-6 foot long sometimes already,
Yeah, well, really, I don't know. That one, it was only like, I don't know, I can't. It was only like maybe 3 feet.
Hell yeah. No, a lot of these like caimans seem to just grow like crazy fucking slow, dude, comparatively. Fucking, it seems like I've got a couple of cubbies here that are 10 and they're barely 3.5 feet. You know what I mean? They don't weigh 10 pounds probably. Even my other diamonds, I've got some 5-7-year-old diamonds that 3.5, 4 foot, maybe 12 pounds. Fucking, they're just slow growers, man, for sure.
It was definitely one of my favorite reptiles at the time. You know, I used to have like this
Yeah.
like inside Zoo York hoodie, you know, and I'd lay on the couch and that motherfucker would pass out right on my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm watching TV, so it was always cool.
The gators are way more chill than fucking caimans, for sure. Fucking, you can work with a goddamn gator. These caimans, man, at the end of the day, they're not friendly animals, man. Fucking, you'll get one here or there that'll fucking get used to a routine or whatever, but they're never gonna just like want to sit on the couch with you. That's not their thing.
No. So you've had some pretty exciting shit happen in the past. We've like had you on. You've had some clutches. You've had.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks here at the shop, man, for sure, dude. Fucking clutch-wise, I just put some weird stuff in. It's just a Platy GC to a really nice, dark fucking normal that had some heads attached to her. But the whole goal is everybody's always asking for them nice, dark, jet black fucking GCs. And this male has made really dark ones in the past. But every time I paired him, because I've got like so many genes I'm throwing in the mix, I only make like one normal GC or two normal GC. And so like nobody even knows that exists. It's gone, and you know what I'm saying? Fucking. So really, the goal is I was trying to narrow it down to where, you know, there should just be platinums, normals, golden childs, platy GC in here. And I'm willing to put some money on those GCs in this batch are going to be really nice and dark, man, because the male makes dark stuff, and this female is a very dark individual too. Hell yeah.
It's definitely hard to just find a single gene animal anymore. Everything has something.
Dude, exactly, man.
Or anything. It's always.
Absolutely. I've been trying to tell like all sorts of, you know, I've got like 4 or 5 really good clients of mine that have been buying from me for 4 or 5 years now. They've had a couple good seasons even under their belt. Usually I'll bring them to a show with me and let them split some table with me or whatever the hell. And I help promote these guys or whatever. And I keep telling all of them, man, if I was trying to start out and just like jumpstart my name, I would pick like the 4 best single genes that I fucking enjoy, and I would just mass produce the best quality of those single genes I could, and I'd make those my fucking genes, and I'd clean them up. Fucking, I said, you know, it's something nobody's doing, and everybody's chasing the same bullshit. It's turning into the fucking ball python game. Everybody's chasing the same 4 fucking projects. You know what I'm saying? If somebody went back and just said, I'm going to make the best motleys and clean those motherfuckers up, he would have a wait list a mile long for his motleys, dude. It's just it's what it is, man. You can't find that good single gene stuff no more.
Yep.
Yeah, I was literally that. I was just gonna ask what you guys thought would be like the best single gene seller.
Man, freaking. There's some good stuff. Obviously, I think recessive, if you're really going to focus on some fucking single gene stuff, dude, pick a nice fucking recessive to focus on and clean up, just because nobody's really putting any time into recessive genes hardly anymore, dude. Fucking, you don't see anybody just putting out just plain clean like OGSs or just plain clean fucking genetic stripes or hardly any of that stuff anymore. If you see it, it's phantom blonde motley tiger stacked on top of it or something. You know what I'm saying? Fucking all those single gene fucking recessives, they're almost getting lost these days.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you think? What would you like to see more of? Single gene?
Yeah, one of my favorites is motley, no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely a really clean looking gene. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
I think we didn't make it past what, like 2013.
Oh fuck, dude, yeah. I've got some fucking stories, man, fucking for sure, dude. Fucking, I can't even remember what the hell all we talked about last time. Hardly. I think we covered like my first visit to Bob's and some stuff. Fucking.
Yeah. What else was there? What did we end on last time?
That's what I was trying to remember where we wound up.
I'll look that up real quick.
And it might have been talking about the comics, and how you'd come about it all.
Hell yeah, I don't even remember getting into all that. Fucking hell yeah. Shit, I was gonna talk about even maybe some today. Fucking like the Lucy stuff I'm working on, man. Fucking, I've been showing off some pictures of my 2-year-old fucking holdback Lucy here lately, and I had a lot of people ask me how Lucy's are fucking doing and where I'm at with that project, and it's funny because. Like, I think there's really only me and Robert Avino that are even like focused on trying to make a healthy line of fucking Lucy's. And I like Robert a lot, and we've talked a whole bunch about this fucking project or whatever. It's hilarious to me though, because we both have two totally different theories on how to go about making this fucking stronger line, basically. Robert comes from the thought process that there's just something about the lack of melanin, something about the gene that carries that completely white, opaque fucking snake that is linked with this stomach issue. And no matter what, basically, he's saying you're going to be more prone to seeing these fucking issues with anything that's like coming out solid white like that. But he believes that through breeding ones that are healthy, eventually you're going to come across a stronger line. You know what I mean? You only breed the healthy ones. You get some fresh blood into that as well and fucking breed it out and keep getting that fucking only healthy ones and only survivors breeding to make his strong line. And I think that it's had a lot of luck for him already, and I think it'll have more luck for him as the years go on. I've come more like the angle of, I think that if you stack the right fucking codon behind that motherfucker that's strong, that's not going to play with the color and not going to affect the overall look of this animal still, that's going to make just that white snake that everybody says they're going to make when you start stacking genes on them. Fucking, I think that's the key to making these strong Lucy's. And I think that when I made them a couple years ago, there was a 50-50 shot that everything would have been motley. Well, 3 of those Lucy's out of 10 fucking were nice, strong, survival, viable fucking animals. I would bank money that those 3 animals are going to prove fucking motley over time. So that's kind of been my whole goal, is to get to where I can make a whole clutch of them that I know are motley. So I've made Ultra Ivory motley stuff. I made Ivory motley. And the cool thing to me about motley with this whole project is motley almost took all the yellow out of your ultras. Very little yellow is left in an ultra combo. As it ages, you'll get a couple little yellow spots. So it's removing color, even that motley on top of these ultra and the ivory as well. When I made Ivory motley, dude, if you didn't know it, Ivory motley looks like a Lucy, dude, and they were perfectly fucking healthy. I sold all of them. They were solid fucking white snakes. It took all the yellow out of those motherfuckers. They were really fucking clean, man. So I kept back a male Ivory motley. The goal here is to take that the next step is I got to make Ivory super motley. Once I've got an Ivory super motley male, now I can run him back to my fucking Lucy maker female. I know every Lucy I make in that clutch is going to be a motley. So that's the direction I'm headed with that project, to hopefully make this whole clutch of motley backed Lucy's, and then we'll see what kind of viability if my 7 years of work proves my theory here.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, definitely.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking, I've seen a lot of other fucking combinations where that happens in other snakes, man. If you back something that's kind of weak with a couple of really strong codoms, you're going to lose sometimes head wobbles and some of the other fucking, bullshit that can be carried along with some of these mutations. Fucking, everybody hates on the fucking spider stuff, but it seems to me in the ball python world, if you stack the right genes on top of spiders, I see lots of spider combination animals that don't have fucking head wobbles. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the same theory where I'm going at with this Lucy project for sure.
Absolutely, it makes, like you said, it makes a lot of sense because you're backing up the gene with a more, a stronger gene that
Absolutely.
Doesn't have
And I'm like you, I'm a big Motley fan, dude. I love fucking Motley in general, and I think I got real lucky that Motley just happened to do what I wanted it to do with it. It took the color out. I think if I had gone Sunfire or a lot of these other genes that I could have stacked on, I think it would have blasted color back into these animals, and I wouldn't be dealing with necessarily a Lucy anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I could actually see Sunfire adding a little brighter of a,
Hell yeah.
So, if you weren't doing ivories, what would you be working on? If you weren't working
I've got like 3 big chunks of like my collection. I've pretty well got it broken down now. So like I don't want to make Ivory and Ultra stuff every fucking season. I'll hammer it hard for a year, and then I'll give all that stuff kind of a year off. And then like this last year, I did a ton of titanium stuff last year, dude. I did a lot of titanium tiger, lab titanium, white titanium tiger, titanium sun tiger, lab titanium sun tiger. I believe I made a world's first last year. I don't keep up enough of what the fuck Prehistoric Pets is doing anymore. Fuck, I don't know how you can. But I made a super sun, super tiger, lavender albino last year that was fucking just phenomenal, dude. Fucking, so that's a big chunk of something I'm focused on too. I've got a lot of Citron tigers, Citron sun tiger girls in here.
Then, or?
That actually, I sold her for a pretty nice penny to a good client of mine. I did keep a male though. I kept a male Sunfire titanium tiger lavender. That's a good, I think, powerhouse male to bring up to where I can make a lot more of these Super Sun combos and albino Super Sun combos for sure. I want to see that in purple next. Fucking, it was really nice in lab, but I think the purple I think it's going to give me an animal with a wider head and a little bit of a different hue overall, man. Fucking, I think that'll be slick for sure. And then like, what else do I got going on around here, man? Fucking, obviously the atomic stuff. I usually run the atomic stuff the same years that I'm running my titanium stuff, because my atomic stuff, it's got a bunch of fucking everything Citron damn near my fucking atomic project too. It's kind of mingled into that as well. And then, oh, I know what I'm leaving out. Fucking the L. Illic stuff. The other stuff that I'm really focused on. So I took off last year and the year before. Fucking, I think it's been 2 years I've took off of this, but I did a lot of mocha. I was the first person to release mocha outside of Sal. Fucking, I had mocha and world first mocha tiger. I think that was 3 seasons ago. I don't know. It all blurs together these days. Fucking, but I really like, I did Indo caramel mochas that year too, where you breed the orange glow to the mochino, and I made world first Indo caramel mocha tigers. So that's kind of like all a big ass fucking project too. And I did like 4 clutches of Mochino Tiger, Mocha Tiger, OG Tiger, Mochino to the, I did Mochino Tiger by Orange Glow Tiger. So I didn't hit the Super Tiger in those. Fucking, I hit Orange Glow Super Tiger, I hit Mochino Super Tiger, but I didn't hit the Indo Caramel Mocha Super on those. Fucking, so I'm hoping this next time around I'll hit that. And that'll all be next season again. For sure this next year, I've got a ton of holdback mocha stuff, holdback mocha tiger fucking males, and holdback mochas. And I've got a bunch of fucking Mochino females that are like 3-4 years old now that have never bred. I haven't done anything with. I've got a Mochino golden child, Mochino sunfire tiger. Man, those are going to be some killer fucking mocha clutches here this next year, man. And I think mocha is just like probably the most underrated fucking recessive that's out there right now. You don't see hardly anybody working with it yet.
All right, I got another curveball question.
Yeah, dude.
If there was a retic gene that you guys could get imported in that isn't in the States yet, what would it be?
Man, I like that Harlequin stuff, man. That Harlequin stuff, it reminds me a lot of Jag, but it's like a fucking healthy Jag. That Harlequin shit is really nice, man. And I can't think of that guy's name that works with
Jacob
all that stuff.
Cazal? Is that who you're?
I'm sorry?
Jacob Cazal, I think his name is.
I think that's who it is, man. That guy's just got all kinds of wild fucking stuff over there, dude.
Like the Aztecs, that's what I was just thinking of. I'm like, man. You know?
Yo, yeah, dude. He's got a bunch of shit that's fucking hot, man. I like his Indo line mocha. His Indo line mocha smokes our mocha. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, he's always posting like beautiful pictures. Man. Holy shit, you know?
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck. Well, I don't even like looking at that because I know I'll never get to see it in person. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So sad.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and then there's always projects in the U.S. that people are working on that they're not playing out there as well, you know.
Oh, there's a bunch of fucking stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's been lost, I think, that's kind of fucking sad too, man. Like fucking that whole purple pink stuff and cotton candy. That was like a whole project. They kept changing the name on it. That was one of the freshest fucking albinos I've ever seen. And it wasn't L. Lilic with Clark strain. That was some really fucking hot stuff. And I believe it all died at Jeff Wilson's house is what I've been led to understand. Fucking yeah, there's been some crazy projects that, you know, they'll turn up, you're like, fuck, that's some hot shit, and then you'll just never hear about it ever again. For sure.
Yeah. I feel like gets mistaken at one point too, where it gets passed around and then now it's in 4 different hands and this person kept no log on what the hell it was, and oh well, I think it looks like this, and it starts to be named whatever. At the end of the day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that Ocelot project, fucking 4 people have it, 4 people call it 4 different names right now. Fucking it's stupid as hell, dude. Fucking, you got to get all on the same page with some of this shit at some point. I mean, shit.
Or it's going to become the ball python world. Like, I hate to be like that, but I feel like there's 5 genes that are exactly the same thing, but everyone wanted to name it whatever they wanted to name it.
No, for sure, dude. And I mean, you know, it sucks too. Like I'll say, I'm a big follower, a big customer back in the day of Eric Herzog before he kind of got out of the game. Eric Herzog had that Spitfire project. I knew him from the beginning to the end of that fucking project. I know where those animals, they came from like a weird fucking breeding that should not have made any fucking Sunfire or anything fucking animals. Now, do I think Spitfire and Sunfire are the same fucking gene at the end of the day? Yes. But they did not generate from the sea. One come from an import and one randomly generate. It's like 4 people have fucking had Motley randomly generate in their collection too. And they all have a little bit of their own look to them. You know what I'm saying? Fucking some people have even tried to pass Motley fucking, you know, they called tribals for a little bit. And there's that fucking stupid fucking black velvet fucking bullshit. Fucking everybody wanted to call fucking any Motley that looked a little different, something fucking new there for a little bit too, man. So it happens for sure. Fucking where people keep trying to make something old rehashed to something new. You know, if there's a scam to be had, fucking they're gonna fucking try it.
Yeah, that was like the Burmeses last year. The reduced pattern granites. What the hell were they calling them?
Were they calling them? Oh, no, that's the hets I'm thinking of. I like when they try to sell the fucking hets as like something. Oh, it's a jigsaw. Like, no, motherfucker, it's a het granite. Oh, it's a leopard. No, it's not a fucking leopard. It's a goddamn het green, you fucking idiot. Fucking, like, people have been breeding these things since, like, the late 80s. Fucking, the hets are extremely visual. Fucking, Tom Regan tried to prove out leopard for, like, 15 years. If that motherfucker didn't prove it out, fucking Matt fucking fucker over in Georgia ain't gonna fucking do it for goddamn sure, dude. Fucking it's a very visual het.
Yeah, Burms are the easiest genetics, and it's great. Most of their hets show pretty
Absolutely.
well. That's what it is. You know, it's just a visual het.
And when you make a triple head animal, of course it's going to look all kinds of reduced down and exaggerated and wonky, dude. Fucking it's got the, you know, the reduced pattern of the green where it gets blobby on top, but then you get the broken saddles from the fucking het granite, and the whole thing's fucking neon yellow right out of the egg because they all glow in the dark when they're fucking het albino right out of the egg until they lose that egg coat. Fucking, and then people don't realize too how much that berm changes from egg coat to like 3 or 4 sheds too, man. I wish to God pearls were like bubble gum and cotton candy colors fucking through adulthood, dude. Right out the egg, those things look wild. And I've seen a ton of people try to call that like a new morph, dude. Fucking all the fucking time, man. Oh, I got something new here. Okay, let it shed 3 times. It'll look like every other hypo douche. Hell yeah.
Speaking of berms, so the pied Burmese, Bob came out like left field with that last year. Everyone's had their own theories. Where do you think it came from?
Dude, fucking, I mean, Bob's got fucking shit all over the fucking place, man. Fucking, I mean, he's got people in the UK. He's got fucking people that are fucking moving his animals outside of him all over. Fucking, it's not very fucking difficult to fucking import some stuff in. I believe he's had pieds fucking there at the shop for a long time that weren't breeding, that he's not had a very good couple of seasons for like a decade because he can't stop like fighting the IRS and firing everybody in his shop. Motherfucker ain't had a good season in forever. But fucking, I think because of that, like, he made a last ditch effort and he just imported a fucking bunch of those things, dude. The pictures he showed are two like juvenile 18-month-old animals on eggs. Let's say that was all of them. There's fucking 12 eggs in that fucking goddamn shot or whatever the hell. 47 people have fucking pied berms right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bullshit's fucking bullshit, man. He imported 100 of them from fucking Allen Way. I don't know how the fuck he smuggled them into the country, but it's probably not that hard. People aren't checking bags that are marked venomous snakes. There's fucking plenty of ways. Fucking Bob and Tom and those guys been smuggling animals for 40 fucking years, dude. If there's a way to fucking do it, they're fucking gonna be on top of it, man. Fucking, but there's no way he just bred a pair of them and all of a sudden fucking every douchebag has an adult male that's breeding fucking a year later. They fucking blow me.
Absolutely. But I even thought about it was because in hybrids, the genetics carry over if you kept on breeding it out to the point where you now have a Burmese, but with the genetics from the balls. Because I started thinking about that, like, I don't know if I'm right. It's a bullshit, whatever, come up with idea. But if you think about it, you know, everyone started getting bored with stuff. So even people from other countries are like, oh, what can we sell these motherfuckers if they're going to pay a ridiculous amount? And they just start mixing shit. It was kind of my thoughts on it.
Well, I can tell you for sure, het pied stuff was in Texas in like 2010, right before the Lacey Act. Those hets were sold and were in Mexico and have been in Mexico ever since. And there were pied retics, pied berms in Mexico like the year before they were released here as well. So it's definitely not hard to fucking imagine fucking Burmese pythons making it across the Mexican border that direction either. Yeah. Fucking, but those animals were here, dude. Alan knew what he was on to in like 2008. It just takes forever to fucking make a bunch of hets and then raise up fucking hets and breed shit fucking back. He knew what he fucking had in his fucking lap though in about 2008. And those hets were here already in 2010 before Lacey Act. I ain't gonna start naming people's names, but I do know they were fucking here in the state of Texas for sure.
Yeah. Oh, getting something from Mexico would be
super easy.
Yeah.
Super easy.
They make it in fucking hundreds, make it across the border. One of them could definitely bring over something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, those genes were here silently before fucking all this fucking bullshit. But there's no fucking way. Bob did not produce 100 fucking pieds in a fucking last season. You know what I'm saying? And everybody and their mother has those things now. Fucking.
We have albino pieds. The list just goes on, and I'm just waiting for more people to pop up with more shit before anyone else, you know, because everybody's trying to do the granite pieds and everything else. Someone out there already has an adult ready to breed. Like, there's no doubt in my mind someone is already going to produce that.
For sure. I seen dudes got champagne in the country. I don't know how the fuck you. However, that dude got champagnes in the country is how Bob got fucking pieds in the country. They all come from the same fucking place, dude. Fucking. So somebody's been bringing this stuff in anyway, man. For sure. For sure.
That definitely makes sense.
Because champagnes didn't even kick out of fucking Alan Way's place until like 2014. So like. They've been gone, you know what I'm saying? Like we hadn't had access to that. Fucking for that to be here, that's kind of crazy, for sure.
Yeah. So I think we left off with your last trip to Bob Clark's, or your trip in 2013, Bob.
Oh hell yeah, fucking. You know, like I say, I think that just the big lesson learned there was fucking. I don't ever want to be in over my head I want to make a fucking million retics a year, and I'm not trying to get rich off of this. If I can just kind of make it all support and make it all roll to the next year, and bills are paid and we're all good, we're fucking money, man. Fucking, I put 80% of fucking what I make out of this fucking thing right back into my animals anyway, because I don't know, that's what started this. At the end of the day, I started this because fucking I had like 12 retics all of a sudden. I had all this other shit going on. I had panther chameleons and all sorts of shit coming out of my ears. I said, fuck, I'm working 2 and 3 jobs right now to fucking support all this. I got to make these motherfuckers start making some goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? So the goal at least got to pay your own feed bill. Fucking, that was all it was. If I was going to keep growing, I had to find a way to make them pay for themselves, you know, and then, you know, shit happens and I wound up making a career out of it. But that was never the plan. I didn't plan. I thought I was always going to have a day job and I'd do this kind of on the side and just kind of life happened, man, for sure. But I think that experience definitely taught me I don't want fucking 3,000 adult fucking retics in a fucking warehouse, dude. That's a lot of goddamn work, man.
And once you get to the point where you're paying multiple other people, it just you have to produce even that much more.
Dude, if you've got rent on a building and employees that you're paying every week, fucking your overhead, all of a sudden I got to sell $3,000 worth of snakes every 2 weeks or else I can't break even. Fuck, dude. Fuck all that, dude. Fucking, my overhead's kind of crazy, but I do it all myself. I'm not fucking paying a bunch of staff for sure.
Well, yeah. I think that's why a lot of these breeders now, like bigger breeding facilities like Prehistoric Pets, Nerd, and like BHB and stuff, they all have like reptile zoos or like they give tours and shit.
You gotta have some way to draw some extra income in there that's fucking you're not dumping money into for sure, man. Absolutely. I think YouTube fucking was like their whole fucking thing until the ad apocalypse hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I think everybody had those fucking, you know, crazy YouTube channels there for a while. They were really killing it. Fucking, and then when that got shut down was really when you started seeing those fucking, everybody has a zoo now, fucking, for sure. You got to find somewhere to make that fucking square footage make you money, man.
Yeah. Like you said, why were you paying rent and all that on top of it?
Yeah, dude. I guarantee you rent on a building like fucking those large facilities, dude, you're talking $2,000-$3,000 a month, man. Fucking easy. I know when we did the Reptarium, fucking, I helped start the DFW Reptarium in fucking North Plano there back in the day. That's not even a big building. It's like 1,200 square foot. And a not very prominent part of fucking Plano, and we were paying like $2,200, $2,400 a month in fucking rent. You know, fucking it's pretty wild. That's a lot of fucking overhead you got to make every month. That was before employees and everything. You got to make $2,250 just right out the gate. That's a lot of glass aquariums and bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're like. And then animal costs. And,
oh, yeah, dude. Fucking,
like, you're still feeding everything. You're still like, yeah.
And that's what fucking drew me down the middle with them even was like, I started that place with those guys because we wanted something better. We didn't have a nice reptile shop around here. We had fucking a bunch of just garbage, dude. Plano Pets was originally a really nice fucking shop. They were prominent in Reptiles magazine in the late 90s. Fucking, they were kind of fucking nationally renowned for a while.
Yeah, I actually remember seeing their ads in Reptiles magazine.
Yeah, Plano Pets was fucking huge at one point, dude. Absolutely. And something happened where it like switched hands or something a couple times, and all their employees kind of let the place go to hell. And it really went south for 4 or 5 years there. And what started the Reptarium was Chip, the guy that owned the fucking Plano Pets at that time. He called up David, fucking my buddy that I was working with at the time. I was taking care of David Spicer's whole collection at his house. And Chip hit him up one day and he was like, man, come in here, give me 25 grand. You can just have Plano Pets. Fucking, like, what are you even talking? Like, this doesn't even sound like real, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, because we hadn't been in this place in forever, you know what I'm saying? We didn't realize that it all run to fucking shit. Fucking, just having the client list for fucking Plano Pets probably been worth fucking 20 grand, and where my mind was fucking coming from. And so David hits me up, and we're talking about maybe fucking throwing in and fucking splitting this fucking thing, and we go to check it out, and it was like the worst condition I've ever seen a pet store ever. Like the animals were loose, rats loose all over the building. If you picked up anything bagged off the shelf, it just like shit fell out of it because rats had already ate into it. They had a fucking tortoise in the back that they used to do birthday parties with, and he ate the drywall out of a wall through fucking and just like tore a hole through the fucking store. Like the place was gone when we fucking showed up, you know? And so we leave. And I tell Dave, like, I wouldn't give that nigga a fucking nickel for that fucking place. You know what I'm saying? He can fucking shove Plano Pets up his fucking ass. Fucking, we ain't fucking giving that motherfucker shit. And we kind of called off fucking even having a pet store at that point, and some weird stuff happened, and Dave fucking came into some fucking real money, and next thing you know, we were opening up a shop in Plano or whatever the hell. But I guess the whole point of where the story was going, when we opened fucking the Reptarium, dude, we spoiled everything. We had fucking, everything was eating dubias, and fucking, we were breeding our own bugs and stuff in house, so everything was gut loaded right, and people were on the right substrates, and front opening enclosures, full spectrum lights, like to the nine. We made sure that I was a fucking tenured vet tech. I made sure that the fucking health of these animals was up to par before we ever got the door open on this place. The first 6 months.
Wait, hold the phone. That's something you've never told us. I never even knew that. You were a vet tech?
I was a vet tech for 10 years, man. 11 maybe even. Fucking, yeah, I worked mostly dog and cat like the first half of my career, but I worked for an exotic-based clinic as well. And it's kind of where I learned how to do a lot of what I do. I've lived like 7 lives, and I'm only 34, but fucking I've been around the block here for a minute, man, for sure. Fucking yeah, I was a vet tech forever. Fucking we could hit that fucking. So I was working as a surgical tech, doing knee replacement, TPLO surgeries on dogs like 4 times a day. All I did was fucking cook the equipment, got everything ready for surgery, and then I aided in surgery and an anesthesia. I did all the in-house blood work, cytology, pathology, fucking. I just prepped for surgery all day and aided in surgery. That was my whole job there for a while. And the doctor I was paired with, fucking, he liked me. He was a good dude, but he didn't really like work just at that practice. He did surgical stuff at a few other practices. And he coming into this one, and he was like, man, they've got snakes and all this crazy shit up here that you talk about. He's like, it's a little bit far, but fucking, I think if you come up there and you put in an application, they'd love to have you around there because they've got all these snakes, and they've got clients that are bringing in fucking reticulated pythons and stuff. And most of his help is not comfortable working with these animals. So like the doctor at the time was just working his ass off in his own little private facility that was up there in the afternoons. And he really did kind of need some help, man. Fucking, he had clients that were bringing in adult retics and shit like that. Nobody knew how to handle these fucking animals. Fucking, so I went up there and I took a large pay cut to go work with these fucking animals and work at that clinic at one point. And he had, like, when you walked into fucking Dr. Hickman's fucking clinic, he owned his facility. It was a giant place that he fucking built himself. He owned the whole lot that it was on and everything. And he built it so the front whole half was a fucking reptile facility, man. The main room had giant fucking aquatic setups that had like pacu and Nile catfish in them. He had all kinds of fucking tarantulas on display. Fucking, he had, man, crazy ass fucking like 20 and 25-year-old red tails. Like, I've never seen red tails the size of this motherfucker's red tails because they were fucking ancient old. He had, fuck, man, what all did he have, dude? Fucking, in the back, he had these fucking retics. Out front, he had a couple, but in the back, he had these like gigantic man-eating monster fucking killer retics, dude. Fucking, they were normals. They were some of the first ever het white and het purples from fucking Bob. Bob had been making fucking labs and purples and whites with these things. He sold them to Dr. Hickman when Bob was kind of just done fucking with them because they were no fun at all to work with, dude. I mean, they're like second generation wild caught animals that lived at Bob Clark's facility where they were never handled ever. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my first real like one-on-one.
Right in there.
Oh, dude, they were terrible, man. I can't tell you how many times I'd come in and Hickman would like be wrapped all the way around his body. He's got this fucking giant snake by the head in his face. He's like, "Get the fuck out of my office!" Like oh shit. Like, it was some wild times at fucking Hickman's facility, man. But these fucking big ass fucking girls, dude, fucking, the only way you could do anything with them was you had to feed them and then move them while they had food in their mouth, and you just already got a cage clean and shit. And that was my first real exposure to like working with those retics like that, man. I'd been around them here or there, but I never worked with a retic the way they were working with these retics. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking like an 8-foot male that was cool, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd never been around nothing like that, man. And fuck, dude, fucking, we bred them a year and we made some really cool stuff. And I kind of got that experience. We had a whole wall of colubrids where I was helping breed king snakes, corn snakes, milk snakes. We were supplying a lot of pet shops locally with those. We bred bearded dragons, ball pythons. We had a bunch of stuff going over there, man. And it was kind of interesting, man, because fucking, like, Dr. Hickman, for as well as he did with his practice, he really was always just chasing his tail with his fucking snake hobby. He just knew he was going to be like the next Bob Clark, and he was going to get rich off all these fucking animals, and he couldn't stop like just chasing his tail and buying the next project before he cashed out a project, and just, he did everything wrong that you could fucking do wrong. And I felt very privileged to, like, I got to witness all that and be like, oh, yep, I won't do that when I get ready to fucking do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to follow the project through.
Absolutely. Fucking, I think that's a big lesson that I learned from him. I learned from a lot of people, but fucking, it's real easy to, like, especially the ball python world. Everybody's making cool new shit every year. I want to make cool new shit too. Well, fucking, I got 3 years. By the time I raised my shit up 3 years, everybody's making new fucking cool shit. I understand that race. You just can't get caught up in it, dude. Fucking, because if you do, you'll never fucking see any fruition, man. For sure. I definitely learned that from Hickman.
At shows, I realized it didn't matter what new morph it was. People go there, they like bananas, they like bright things, or there's some people that are a fan of dark things. So you kind of mix it up on your table and have best of both worlds. And if they're just buying it as a pet, they're buying for what they think looks good. They're not, oh, it has, this many genes. That's just a whole fight between each breeder on who can make the next thing.
Absolutely. Fucking, I think price range too is something people get all crazy about. Like, at shows, there are not people selling a plethora of $1,000 snakes off their table, dude. Nobody's selling $3,000 and $5,000 snakes just all day long at a show. At a show, you're only going to really make good quality sales to what people can pull out of an ATM. $300 to $500, man. Fucking that $250 to $300 is really what. If you got a fucking table full of that stuff, you might go kill it at a fucking show. Fucking, so you kind of got to keep that in mind.
I know if I'm going to a show, I don't take, $1,000. I take, $300 or $400 in my pocket. Yep. If there's something I really like that's really expensive, then, well, here's the $400. I'll come out to your place after and pick it up. But that is what it is. People come with, that amount of cash that they want to spend on that. The bigger pricier stuff, it's pretty much you're selling to another breeder that wants to use that to make this, and
Or it's somebody that's following you. The people that buy that really nice stuff too, they buy it before it ever hatched. Like, they've been following you. They watch the whole product. They're like, oh, you're going to make Super Sun Motley Super Tiger? I need one of those. And you're like, yeah, fucking, they've been paying on it before the motherfucker ever had an egg in the incubator. You know what I'm saying? That's who buys the really nice stuff, man. Now, I'm not going to say I've never sold a $3,000 snake at a show, but man, I celebrated like I won the lottery afterwards, because it don't happen very often. For sure, man.
So your guys' recommendations would be to maybe take one expensive snake, leave the rest at home.
Man, it's really nice to have a couple things. Exactly. It's really nice to have a couple things that'll draw people in. 2 years ago, I made a snake I was calling the Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo was Sunfire Platinum, Super Motley, Lavender Albino. It was just a wild fucking animal. It was too many genes to write on the display and still see the animal inside of it. So I just started calling it Great White fucking Buffalo. And Great White Buffalo did not sell at any of the shows I took her to. but she brought so much fucking attention to my goddamn table, dude. Great White Buffalo sold all kinds of fucking snakes. Okay. For sure.
I have the attention grabber.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You still have her, or did she finally sell?
You know, I finally this last year, a guy made me an offer I couldn't refuse kind of deal. I took, I think it was like $1,700 in cash and a custom built AR-15 that shoots 45 ACPs in trade for her. So I think I did okay on. Hell yeah.
You don't see many ARs shooting 45 ACPs.
No, man, for sure. Fucking, I love that goddamn gun too, man. It's fucking beast, dude. Fucking, and then I've got the ingredients to keep making them. I've got that girl is actually gravid, due to lay any day right now, so I'll keep one this year.
Y'all know I'm having trouble finding 5.45 by 39.
Oh, I understand that. I've fucking got like two fucking magazines full of 300 blackout here or whatever the hell, and I've been looking for fucking cases of 300 blackout. I can't find 300 blackout no place around here.
Have you tried like? Oh, go online. Have you tried like cheaper than dirt? Or
No, I should. I hadn't looked outside my like local community really. Fucking the apocalypse happened out here, and fucking the corona apocalypse, and these fucking rednecks all went crazy on fucking guns and shit. Look, in our local Carroll gun store, they don't have anything left. It's just empty. He closed the door. He's like sold out of stock.
Dude, we just ordered like a shit damn online.
Yeah.
This whole virus shit is it's fucking shit up.
It's ridiculous. It's definitely. I mean, I lost all my shows in May, all my shows in June. Now I've lost fucking July. Fucking. That hurts, man, for sure. Fucking, Amarillo, I do 10 grand out in fucking Amarillo consistently. That runs my whole fucking operation for 3 or 4 months fucking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Fucking to lose an event like that, it hurts, dude, for sure. Lake Charles, fucking, I haven't ever done less than $3,000 in Lake Charles. I mean, that gets me all month, fucking. When I lose those fucking events, it makes it so I gotta fucking go hustle on some other shit for sure, dude. My sales have been really nice online. I don't have any advertising right now, and I've been just fucking murdering it off fucking word of mouth business because there's no place for anybody to shop. But fucking. I'm grateful for that, but it's definitely it fucking sucks not being able to do fucking shows, man. Especially the ones that I know, like, dude, I kill it at fucking Lake Charles, I kill it at Amarillo, I kill it at Vegas, I kill it at some of these events, fucking, and you just know, like, fuck. Well, I'll be sitting at home not making $5 grand this weekend. That's fucking awesome, Fuck. But I don't know. It all works out the way it should at the end of the day. Fucking, I'm not gonna whine. No matter what, by the end of November, I'm out of stock every year. Fucking, I'm not sweating it really.
Oh, when are you doing your show?
That's June 6th. So that's what that's what I'm banking everything into right now. Fucking, I'm gonna try to do this on live internet show. Fucking, I'm gonna set everything up in my fucking shop and kind of show my shop off just a little bit in the beginning and run. Just like I would do a normal event, basically, except for live on Facebook. And one by one, I'll show off all the animals. I'll answer anybody's live questions. Fucking, I really hope it's going to be a good fucking event. Fucking move some stock for me. It could be a fucking game changer. I mean, as much as I love doing shows, like, I don't think I'd ever give up like the ones that I really like. Dude, Amarillo. Those people treat me fucking so good, dude. Fucking people are buying me dinner out there and bringing me cakes and fucking shit to the show, dude. Fucking, I could leave with like cases of beer. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I love those motherfuckers, dude. If there was no show, I would go out there and I would do a show for those guys all by myself in a parking lot if I had to. I feel that way about Lake Charles and some of these other people. I'm gonna always do those events, but it costs a lot of fucking money to go do those fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm renting vehicles sometimes. Fucking, I'm paying $250 to $700 for fucking renting table fees, gas, fucking hotels. Fucking, I don't eat out normally. I got to eat out fucking 2 times, 3 times a day when I'm fucking out on the road like that. I got to pay somebody to stay at my shop and watch all my fucking animals. If I go do an event on $700 to $1,000 under the table just walking in the fucking door. So it'll be interesting if I can move 7 to 10 animals and not leave my fucking house in the weekend. Fuck, that'll really make me think twice about doing some of these long distance events, dude, for sure.
Hey, just shoot me a reminder. I'll host live video on our channel as well. So.
Fuck yeah, I appreciate that, man. I absolutely appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, because I've been seeing you post a lot about that after watching all these shows get canceled.
Dude, fucking, I gotta come up with something, dude. Fucking, you know, like, nothing ever goes the way it's planned, fucking, in my life, period. Fucking, but I've gotten really good at just rolling with the punches, and fucking, you ain't gonna keep me down, dude. If I gotta sell hot sauce and eggs, I gotta sell hot sauce and eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got like a shit ton of like side hustles going on.
Oh, dude, I had some friends over yesterday that, like, they don't know nothing about fucking this reptile hobby stuff. And then it's like, what the fuck are you doing with all this magnolia leaf in your living room? And I just started laughing, you know. Fucking, but I made $350 in fucking magnolia leaves this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's half my mortgage. Fucking, you gotta have it. You gotta have 10 dirty fingers and 10 dirty holes, man. That's how you stay alive, dude, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel that. I'm always doing a bunch of stuff too.
Dude, I can't sleep at night. My brain's like fucking trying to open a casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, I'm always fucking thinking up some shit, man, for sure.
I feel that. Totally feel that. Now, tomorrow, I think your buddy.
Hey, yep.
Yeah, he posted that he's releasing the stream that you guys did.
Yeah, man.
You want to give a little bit of a prelude to that, because I don't want to like ruin anything in the actual stream. So
no. So this just gets back to that I've lived like 12 fucking lives in my short fucking lifetime on this fucking planet. Fucking, I was a rapper for like a decade also. Fucking, I was a touring musician. I played a whole lot of fucking live shows. I've met everybody from Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, fucking ICP and those fucking guys. I worked with fucking Strange Music. I worked with fucking Atmosphere. I worked with fucking Abstract Rude. I know a whole lot of fucking people from that kind of scene still, or whatever the hell. And Buddy went to school a couple years ago for music production. And man, he has really come out of that fucking schooling with a talent now. Fucking his music production quality is just through the roof. And he's working on packaging himself as kind of like a comedy rapper right now, I think, to help promote his business and sell instrumentals and stuff like that. I don't think his frontman stuff is really his focus, more kind of like what he's trying to help use to market his ability to fucking, you know, make quality music. And so I still have fun making music, even though it's not like my career anymore. So kind of one of those things I do is I help promote his business by, I make a lot of music with Buddy, and we do collabs on fucking stuff, and you know, it's fun for me, and it helps him promote and show off his ability, man. And so our little interview is just him kind of interviewing me, and doing our little podcast is about like just my experience in the industry a little bit, some of the people I met, some of the people fucking I smoked weed with on the fucking road and shit like that. Fucking it's a cool little
thing. You guys
thing
need to legalize in Texas, man.
Dude, it's so sad, man. Don't get me started. Fucking, I go to fucking Pueblo and Vend, and I go to Vegas and Vend, and I'm like a kid in a candy store out there, you know? Fucking.
I mean, we legalized, what, like 2 years ago already?
Man, I'm a medical patient. I have to fucking have a high CBD, high fucking THC, preferably oil or fucking extract, daily regimen twice a day, or I have seizures. I'm supposed to be on phenobarbital and a fucking bunch of other fucking bullshit to keep me from having seizures, but I've been completely pill-free and medicated all my own for like the last 8 years now. So fucking, you know, I can't wait for it to be legal for me to be alive. For sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's all big pharma to shove it.
Oh, yeah, dude. They had me fucked up on pills for a few years there. And the worst part about it is like you're this zombie, you're on these fucking pills, but then you're still having seizures. Like, I was having them less frequently, and they were milder, but I was still fucking having them. And I lived like 26 years where I didn't have them. So I just wanted to get back to that. I don't want to be a zombie on the couch still fucking twitching around. Fucking, I want to be me, you know? And it took fucking getting off those drugs and finding something that really worked for me and my system for sure.
It's crazy, all the side effects of a lot of that. it destroys people.
Phenobarb is like a fucking elephant tranquilizer. Okay.
You start out with a headache and now your liver's shutting down, or it's like, fuck that, I'll deal with the fucking headache.
You goddamn right, dude. Absolutely, man. Fucking, I won't take an aspirin no more.
It's all fucking money.
Yep. Which is why I can't quite figure out why they haven't legalized fucking this fucking shit yet. Dude, as fucked as our economy is from all this corona crap, that's the only thing that I can even see in my mind that could possibly bounce our economy back, dude. The amount of business it would open up, the amount of fucking people it would hire, the money it would fucking conjure out of taxes.
Can I bring up one thing I haven't brought up on any stream yet? I haven't even talked about this. So I've been introduced to a few new Facebook groups. It's called Michigan, like most of them are like Michigan Greened by Friends, Green and Get Greened. It's hot and like pipe giving group. You make like a bunch of come out and say you're going out and people comment their address and you like, dude, people like that's an actual thing. People are just like giving tips to other people and shit.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Delivering them off at their door, and it's like really keeping people like going for this.
I even seen with the psychedelics, mushrooms, all that helps with depression.
Dude, I fucking was working on that fucking back in the day. Fucking, I was microdosing all through my mid to late 20s, dude. It fucking cured my fucking depression. I won't lie. Fucking microdosing psilocybin is the cure to fucking depression, in my opinion, dude. Fucking,
it opens up so many more, so much more of your brain that you don't use.
If you smoke fucking DMT one time, you will not have a depressive episode for 1 month. I guarantee you. Like, it fixes that shit, dude.
I'll jot that down.
It's been so, demonized for so many years. Just like snakes, all of this shit. It's because people never fucking actually did it or tried it or, don't knock something till you actually can knock it.
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. Fuck, man. I've been on a mountainside talking to a fucking lion about life before. Fucking, that shit's life-changing, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, shit. Hell yeah, my 20s were wild, sir.
What was that? Oh shoot! Have you ever listened to like any like rap from like London or any like European rap?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think, man. I think the closest that I would get to that would be like fucking like that Die Antwoord fucking. That's about as outside of America rap as I'm familiar with. Hell yeah, those cats are wild.
One of my buddies, he does like promotional stuff. He's produces music, bunch of shit over in London, and I didn't know he was a rapper. Then we start talking about it. I seen a picture on his Facebook. What the fuck, So he sends me a link to his SoundCloud. I listened to it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is dope. So I told him, I'm like, man, that was really good. Then he sends me to their YouTube where they got like 45,000 views on videos and shit. I'm like, well,
oh hell yeah. I mean, I do know in Europe, man, they still eat up that old school hip hop a lot more than like America does, man. Fucking, they like real hip hop overseas. I've known a lot of artists that went on tour like in fucking the UK and then they just never came back. Fucking Bloodhound Gang had such a following overseas. They went on tour for like 4 years. They said like, fuck America. Fucking these people fucking still buy our shit. Hell yeah. These motherfuckers still spending money on music, right? Nobody buys music in fucking America no more. We fucking download it all for free.
Right. I mean, it sucks too because like we all have done it. We're all guilty of it. But like at the same time, we're always like, we should really like credit these artists and pay them for this shit.
It's everything.
I'm so old. Like 2 years ago, we dropped an album, and I was trying to sell everybody a CD. And motherfuckers are showing up, fucking looking at this thing like, what is this? How do I get this into my phone? Yeah. Nobody knows what the fuck a CD is anymore, dude. Fucking time done passed me by.
It was like when we got the Chrysler 300. It was a 2018. I'm like, what the fuck's a CD player? I'm like, we had CDs from the other car. I'm like, what the fuck do we do now?
Yep, no, that's bullshit. They don't even put them in the car no more. Yep. Hell yeah. That's fucking funny.
I think we got a 2016 Dodge minivan, and that's got a CD player in it, but I don't think
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's crazy how much it's changed. And like I said, it's a lot of what's trending. Everyone wants to fit in. So, if this person, they're not cool anymore, so don't listen to them. Listen to what the fuck you like.
Oh, for sure. I think every artist has the same problem too of like, there's only two ways that people are going to perceive you. They're either going to say, oh man, he just makes the same music over and over again, or oh man, he sold out. Well, fuck, where the hell's the middle ground in that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or he's just copying this flow, and that's what I liked about the people I was telling you about, because they had like their own flow and everything.
Hell yeah.
And it was weird because their SoundCloud link, right? It was a 34-minute song. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Like,
yeah.
And I'm listening to it, and like every 3 minutes the beat and flow would change, and it was just the same three artists, but it was really fucking dope, and like I backed out to that, like busting out work and shit,
Hell yeah.
I didn't have to change songs because something I hated came up on my playlist.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I mean, I don't listen to just hip hop. I listen to everything, man. Fucking from outlaw country to fucking IDM and fucking everything in between, dude. Fucking 90s fucking bullshit. Fucking, I'm all over the map. But my one thing that I stand true to is it's got to be original. Anybody that has something that has, an original sound that's theirs, I can pretty much fucking dig. I don't dig the mimicry and everybody's got to fucking wear the same clothes and sound just alike. And you got to be outside the box, man. Fucking, you might not even be that fresh, but if you're far enough outside of the box, I'm going to tip my hat to you probably. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you're doing something original and real,
Right. Like, there was that post a while back. We were talking about Lil Flip. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
He had his own sound. Like, just that.
Yeah. Say what you want about Lil Flip. You can't hate on a motherfucker that's totally self-made and went where that guy went, dude. That guy fucking blew up like a motherfucker, man. I remember being in high school in fucking Texas, and his street team would come around fucking high schools fucking throwing out demos and shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, for sure, man. Those fucking cats worked to fucking put their name in, man. For sure, dude. Fucking, I learned a lot from fucking that industry about how to market myself and how to promote myself, for sure, man. Too fucking, I think it was a huge help I kind of fucked around in that world for a long time, where I had to kind of make a name for myself, to where when I came into this, it's not been hard at all to fucking kind of stand out and do my own thing, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How many hot sauce making hobbits slinging fucking retics?
On a farm. You know what I mean?
Exactly. My favorite is when people totally unaware of all this ask me what I do for a living these days. I can't even answer it anymore. It's fucking, I can't put a job title on it no more. Fucking, I do too much, man.
No, it was funny. We ordered pizza a couple weeks ago from Pizza Hut. And the dude pulled up in a Corvette, and he starts talking about, my Trans Am outside. And he's like, what do you do? I'm like, well, I breed snakes. He's like, wait, what? So this dude's at my house for an hour and a half. This is a pizza delivery guy. I'm like,
yeah.
But he's all happy, checking shit out. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. We got free pizza next time. Like,
hell yeah.
That was like, boom.
No, but if you're not in this realm, you don't know it exists, dude. That's one of my favorites, is when you get people that have no idea that stuff exists, and you start showing them shit, and they're like, man, fucking, you see their head just kind of blow, fucking, for sure.
Pull out some crazy colored snakes. They're like, And then you just keep on pulling them out. And it's funny, like, whenever even people come to buy stuff, like, oh, I have this for sale. But then I start to pull out what I have, and they're like, well, how much for that? I'm like, it's mine. Like, it's not
right.
One day you could have one of its babies, but it's mine. Like, it's not going.
Oh yeah, man. I get a lot of that. Fucking people trying to fucking buy my breed stock, dude. My breed stock don't ever fucking leave. Even if I retire them, that's my fucking breed stock, dude. Fucking they stay here forever, dude. Fucking only time adults ever leave my house is like stuff people have dropped off or fucking abandoned here, or fucking left here with me. Nothing I've ever bought on my own fucking gets resold like that, man. If I'm responsible enough to go buy it and bring it into my home, I need to be responsible enough to take care of it for its lifetime. It's kind of that's the message I tell everybody else, so I try to live by it too, you know. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely feel that for sure. Because
I hate seeing fucking these animals get passed around like fucking trading cards all the time, dude. It drives me fucking mad. Fucking, you know, people just constantly buy something. They take fucking pictures of it for fucking 3 weeks, and then they fucking dump it online. And they buy something else. Fucking, god damn, dude. Fucking, I feel sorry for those fucking animals, and it's a terrible fucking message. It fucking makes us all look shitty as a hobby as a whole, even, dude.
Dude, I see it all the time. You know, I had someone message me that they got their dream boa, and then 3 days later, they're selling it.
Right.
I thought that was your dream boa, you know.
Absolutely. You know those things fucking have 30-year lifespans, right? Fuck. Hell yeah.
Right, yeah, that's kind of, it's hard to kind of pass that responsibility off to someone else. You've already, like, you know. Because you know that you plan on taking care of that animal for its 30 years.
Yeah.
How many motherfuckers can actually say that they plan on taking care of something for 30 years? Most people can't even take care of kids for 18.
Right. Most people can't take care of a house plant. Yep.
Right.
You pretty much just hope that who you're selling to is going to provide that animal with, you know, the best life they can.
I screen everybody pretty fucking hard, man. You know, I tried my best, dude, but at the end of the day, they're going to slip through the cracks. Life happens to people, too. You know, I get that fucking I've made some fucking crazy-ass sacrifices to keep my animals in my life that fucking normal people with children are not going to make the same decisions I made. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get life fucking happens sometimes, but fucking I just try to make sure fucking, I'm sending them to some place where at least they have the intention of giving them fucking optimal care for their lifetime, you know, fucking, I definitely try to make sure nobody's going home to like glass fucking tanks, fucking bullshit like that for sure. Fucking,
yeah.
But like I say, they slip through the cracks on you here or there for sure.
Dude, every time you say that, I think of that freaking case down in Georgia.
What's that?
I think of that case down in Georgia every time you say glass tanks.
Yeah. I was just talking to one of those kids has an aunt that kind of has been keeping me informed on like the whole judiciary process, all that or whatever the hell. And dude, those people are fucking never getting out of jail. Thank fucking God, at least. Fucking, they finally had their hearing the other day, and they've been beating and raping and torturing those fucking 9 kids that were in that fucking house, dude. Fucking, the stuff that came out in fucking court was fucking just like ungodly, the lady was telling me. Fucking, so they're never getting out of jail. At least that's the good news of that story. Fucking, they're done. They're gone. The lady signed off the right kids and everything.
I didn't see that shit coming. Personally,
yeah.
I didn't, you know, because like they
never showed, you know, if I take a picture of my snake room, you're going to see my enclosures in the background. You're going to, you know, something. You never seen that in any
for
of
2 years. For 2 years, that's all I would tell people. Ask them to show you their enclosures. If anybody asked me what I thought about those people, I would just tell them to ask them. And if you asked them that, they would just block you. Yeah. Like, that's not normal behavior, dude.
Right before they actually ended up going, it was the week that they were actually got convicted. They were supposed to come out.
Hell yeah.
Got convicted. But when they got arrested, it was that week or a few weeks after they were supposed to come on, you know, because no one's ever seen their shit. So I was going to bring them on.
Yeah.
And, you know, have them show off their shit. You know, I figured like, whatever, because I didn't already know everyone had a pre-existing problem with them and not showing closures and stuff. But he kept making like every excuse not to when the time came.
Yeah. No, for sure, dude. They pulled some shady shit on me like 2 or 3 years ago. He was trying to get a fucking deal on some animals and fucking it was always looking for fucking a freebie or a hand me out of me, and I finally just quit fucking with him and didn't like I don't know, fucking he like lost his mind and fucking wrote fucking all sorts of fucking bullshit about me all over the internet or whatever the hell. But those people wrote me wrong and it seemed fucking shady from the jump with me personally. Fucking, I never had a good vibe from those cats.
Yeah,
sure.
It's like fucking calling. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was like what we were talking about. You know, they were pulling the same game a lot of people do. You know, I'm under market across the board. I'm not a big name. I'm really not. Fucking I've been around a while, but I'm not Bob Clark. I'm not Nerd. I'm not Prehistoric. I'm not a fucking big name. I'm a little dude in fucking Texas fucking does fucking some cool stuff with some Retics or whatever. But part of the way that I've always marketed myself is, you know, I'm probably 25% under market across the board what those bigger names would fucking sell the same animals that I'm fucking selling for. It's how I undercut them. I beat them to the punch. And honestly, I don't think I could really market those same animals at those prices because I don't have the fucking name to carry them or whatever the hell. But the unfortunate part is if you sell shit for under market, there is always going to be shady motherfuckers trying to get those fucking sweet deals off of you. And 2 weeks later, they'll have it turned around trying to flip it on fucking Craigslist and fucking. And I try my damnedest not to support any of that, man. And that was that dude's game and MO from day one was get a deal out of fucking somebody, turn around, try to make some money, buy more snakes with it. Fucking that's how you sell crack. That's not how you fucking come up in the retic game, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name names, but I had someone recently start sending me pictures a few weeks ago. It looked like they sent me like a video of a young retic. It looked like it was either defensive or in food response. I couldn't tell. It was just following the camera. He was like, "What you make of this?" You know. So I told him. I said, "Well, you're gonna want to work that out of him if it's defensive. While it's young, you know, you're gonna want to just reach in there and pull it out regardless. Let it bite you a few times. You'll be fine." You know. And then next thing you know, like last week, he sends me a picture of some snakes he wanted to get. One was a normal and one was a tiger. They both had some pets. One's a male, one's a female, you know. And he told me the price he was paying for the full pair. It was around $300-400, you know. And then I told him, you know, make sure you take a good look at them because they're adults, you know. And I guess he didn't. He ended up having to go to the vet, and one of the adults has like an abscess that's been there from. You can even see it, I guess, in the pictures that dude sent him of it 3 weeks ago. You know? So he just got to the vet yesterday, but then he started asking me what I thought the snakes were worth. I told him, I'm like, about what you paid for him. You know, you're not getting any more than that for a tiger and a normal. And he just seemed really bummed, and that's what made me think. I'm like, well, did he just come to flip them, or was he
just because he thought he had a good deal and he could make $100 off of it? All right, fuck.
Yeah. No. So it kind of like bummed me out to hear that because at first I thought he was just, you know, trying to buy him to. Okay.
Sure. No, man, my inbox stays full of, hey, man, how much is this snake worth? Hey, man, how much is this worth? I won't even fucking answer those questions anymore, dude, because that's the game they're trying to play. They found some cheap shit on fucking Craigslist, and they're trying to fucking figure out if they think they can make $50 off of it or whatever the hell. And it's because what's so dumb, right, what's so dumb is they don't even understand, like, there's no Kelly Blue Book market value for any of this fucking shit, dude. Like, what I can sell a snake for is not necessarily what you can sell a snake for, and is not what Joe Blow on Craigslist can sell it. Those are different markets, different people, different everything. Fucking the guy that bought a snake off Craigslist, he can't tell you anything about that fucking animal. I can tell you when my snake shit last. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you fucking the great-grandparents of my snakes and where they fucking imported from. That's why I can get $2,500 out of a fucking snake. You could have that same fucking snake that you fucking picked up secondhand that you have no information on. You're probably not going to get fucking $800-900 out of that fucking animal because you just don't know what the fuck you have, you know? It's eye of the beholder, but it's also, you know, the hand of the holder. Fucking, it's worth what you are, where it's worth. If you don't know what the fuck its value is, it's not worth anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's that whole people like to know this story.
Yeah, that's
you know, whenever I sell some, I sell it with the food card, how many times it ate, you know, yada yada yada, when it's shed,
cutting out,
when it, you know, hatched, everything. But people like that, you know, they want to see
Absolutely. That. To me, that's what gives your animal value. Not that it's a Mojave Motley Sun Platy. It's that this motherfucker knows everything about this animal and he's put all this time and this care into it. That is the value of these fucking animals. Not that I have dude, I could have 3 Motley Platy Sun Tigers all next to each other, all on the table. One of them I produced from quality selective breeding. It's something that I've hand selected out that I was like, this is the look that I've been after, and I've been replicating it. The other 2 will be from whoever has produced them with no history, no background. All 3 of those Platinum Motley Tigers are not going to look the same. They're going to have a very different look. And B, the info that fucking I have on mine is going to make it a more valuable product than the 2 that I really don't know where the fuck they come from. Fucking, it's not just how many genes can I stack on an animal. It's what the fuck do I know about it? How much time have I put into it? Have I fucking, you know, really refined this look and made it my own? Fucking, that adds crazy money to something to me, dude. Fucking, for sure. Way more than just it's a genetically stacked animal.
Yeah. And you can also tell just by talking to someone, compared to an actual breeder or someone just trying to flip shit. That person trying to flip shit wants to have a 5-second conversation, collect money, leave. That breeder wants to tell you that whole story of how he got his parents, how, you know.
That's right.
It's a more connecting feeling, and you know that they gave a shit about that animal.
You can tell when someone's proud of their product. You're only proud of your product when you've put your whole life into it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, for sure. Absolutely. It speaks fucking wonders like an event.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it like a form of art, but that's almost what it is. Like how you were saying, refining your own look. It's like art.
Absolutely.
Everyone's got their own look. Like
it comes naturally for some, and some other people, the money brought them to it, and, you know, they think that they can make something.
You know, I talked about this with Brian Cusco in one of our interviews that we did. Fucking, that is my favorite thing when you go to a really nice show where a bunch of quality breeders are at, and you can like go on Friday when they've got like their banners are all hidden and nothing's like really on display yet, but you can look at a table and be like, oh, that's fucking this guy's stuff because it's like his color palette that he works with. Or, oh, yeah, I know this is Bill's Animals because it's all this Candino stuff and it all has the same look. Or, oh, I know that's fucking Brandon's stuff because he has this fucking look. You know, that's really fucking cool, man, when somebody's fucking packaged a look and they've made that this is what I do, man. And honestly, you know, I'm not trying to suck my own dick too hard here, like fucking, you know, whatever, but like, I think I've really fucking tried to like refine my looks across the board. People that hate me will say like, Ryan's got the best fucking Motley Platinums. Fucking dude, I spent 10 years making the best, but I'm only fucking breeding the best of those fucking genes to make that refined look with that connected dorsal fucking stripe, to make the orange fucking Motley Platinums, not the shit brown or the gold ones. Like, I really refined the look and now they fucking glow, you know? Fucking, there's a lot of people that have done that, you know? Fucking Shane did it with his purple albino and his purple sun tiger fucking stuff. There's a bunch of people that have done that, and if you look at them, those are the ones that are really fucking successful in this game, man. For sure.
No, definitely.
And it's the people who really care about the hobby, you know?
Oh, 100%.
You know,
100%.
If you can tell someone cares about their animals, cares about the hobby, you know, it makes you want to spend money with them.
Yep. That's who I want to support. I want to support people that make me look good, fucking, that make our hobby look good, fucking, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shit, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
realize that we're going on like almost an hour and a half, and like everything's starting to like slowly freeze up on me. So, any chance we want to finish like part 3 in a couple months?
Yeah, dude, whenever, dude. Fucking, I'm always down to do these things, man. It's always fun. I'm glad y'all have me on, man. Fucking, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, your support and stuff, man, for sure.
But yeah, like
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Do your live video, we'll host it on Reticulous Radio. I'll share it. You know,
fuck yeah, that'll be badass, man.
Yeah.
And I'll have somebody will be here filming that for me too, so we can actually get him in the shop and show the shop off a little bit. Fucking, it's fucking hard as hell for me to like hold the phone and grab the snakes and move the stuff around. But fucking, when I have him here, I know we're gonna shoot a bunch more videos for YouTube and stuff. And fucking, I'll have a lot more shots of like in shop and what's going on here at the house again.
Yeah,
right. Because it's not like, okay, for example, like you were saying, it's not like you're afraid to show your setup because everyone's seen your setup. Everyone.
Absolutely.
Like YouTube, you know, but like you were saying, it just makes it so much harder when you got to be like the cameraman and the guy handling, you know? It's
well,
like,
also, you know, I don't know if y'all remember last time my phone was sitting on stakes to keep it cool. My phone has literally been sitting in a tub of frozen corn on the cob this whole time, so it stayed functional. So, like...
I figured it worked. You didn't freeze out or nothing.
Well, for sure.
With the cameras, it's going to be hard to tell, you know, colors of animal. You know, a camera never shows the true colors, the beauty, you know, everything in any animal, reptile.
Especially in a retic, man. Pictures never do these fucking retics justice, man. For sure.
No. So hopefully, you know. But yeah, like I said, we'll share it all and sit back and watch. Definitely interested in seeing this.
Fuck yeah, man. Fucking, I think it'll be a good turnout. I've had a lot of people asking about it. I don't have a huge fucking stock right now to begin with. You know, I've got like a half a clutch and like a couple random animals for a clutch. Fucking, I've got a decent enough little setup. I'm really hoping that same week I've got Mochino Tiger by Lavender clutch that should hatch like that week. And I'm hoping maybe I can get those guys out of the egg at least where I can show them off. And maybe we can do some pre-sales on those where, you know, in a month, once I got them eaten, they can go out or whatever the fuck. Fucking. But I'm really hoping I can at least get those guys out where I can kind of show them off. And maybe we can pre-sell some of those guys too and help that kind of add to my stock. I know I've got a couple of older animals. I'm probably going to do like some 2018 Citrons and Citron Tigers. You start holding stuff back. Eventually, you got to start letting go of some fucking holdbacks that you got like 3 of. You know what I'm saying? So I've got a couple of last year and year before holdback animals I might release some stuff of. I'll probably do a bunch of hot sauce and t-shirt stuff too. Fucking, I've got a good client of mine that he's got mostly my lineage of animals, and I always help promote his business. It's Chris Burns, it's Snake in the Grass fucking Reptiles as well. And I think he's got the back end of a clutch or two. He's going to bring some animals over, and he'll probably add to the stockpile as well. Fucking, so hopefully we'll have a good turnout, man. And we're going to run it for an hour at noon and an hour again at 3 o'clock. And I'll probably come back on at like 5 and just thank everybody and, you know, let everybody bust my balls. I'm trying to keep the comment thread during the first 2 hours. Like, I'm begging everybody, please, I know we all harass and bust each other's ass all day, but like, let's try to keep these comment threads clean so I can, you know, really see what's going on. I don't miss no sales. I don't miss no customer questions. I can kind of field everybody. And then when I come back on, we can all harass each other for an hour or something. I don't know.
Professional, you know?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I think even at a show, people always get awkward. You know, I put this persona on like I'm some crazy drunk hillbilly online. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? It helps sell who I am a little bit. But when you meet me at a show, I usually won't have a beer until 4:30 or 5 when the show's winding down. And I'm very professional at an event. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, it's hard to believe sometimes, but I swear I hold my shit together when I'm on the clock.
Well, you hold your shit together on my stream very well. One last question before I go. So earlier this morning, I was on Facebook. I was scrolling through, and one of my Facebook friends posted that, like, on her business page, she had made a post that she thought she had worded just saying, like, when she breeds berms and stuff, she says, well, I really appreciate, like, I don't like ask my customers to do it, but I love it when they care enough to send me like update photos on snakes and stuff, which I completely understand. I still send out update photos, like Garrett, for example, Charlie and shit. I mean, I'm not going to send Jay from Prehistoric Pets update Buttercup, you know what I mean? But so someone commented on that, and this girl legit threw a temper tantrum in her comment section, basically saying, "Oh, that's illegal. You can't demand people to send you fucking pics and update pics and yada yada yada." And like, she just went off. I'm like, holy shit! Where'd your dumbest comment goes to?
Yeah, you just click on that name and you add that name to your do not sell list, you know?
Right, exactly. I'm like, you just ended up on like a lot of people's do not
sell. Like, if you don't want to send a picture, don't. Like, it's
right. It's completely up to you, but why not? Why wouldn't you want to build, like, if you don't have anything to hide, you're taking good care of your animals, why wouldn't you want to build a better relationship with your breeder?
Oh, 100%, dude. You know, my very first season, I had a really fucking hard time selling, dude. I had stuff that should have fucking sold, but nobody knew who the fuck I was, so I just couldn't move anything, man. I had Sunfires and Sun Tigers when they were bringing $500-$600 fucking still, you know, and I was trying to give them away for $200 and $300, and that was what I wound up fucking doing. Was I told everybody I'd sell them a fucking Sunfire Tiger Het White for fucking $150, but I'd tell them, look, man, send me updates as you fucking get this thing fucking going. Go please write a good review on my fucking business page. Every time this thing fucking sheds, post it in the fucking Retic Nation. Let people know, you know, where you got this fucking animal and then it's doing fucking well. And I hooked up a lot of people with some animals that first year, and I just begged them, like, hey, let people know, like, that these are quality fucking animals. And, you know, honestly, that first year, those people, they built my fucking business and my name like crazy. You can't pay for or buy that word of mouth business, dude. It's the best thing out there. It's better than any advertising.
You really can.
100%.
I mean, even
people always ask me how to market your fucking animals better, and I say, do quality business for 3 or 4 years. If you do quality business for 3 or 4 years, you will have more word of mouth fucking customers than you know how to fucking field.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel that for sure.
You know, there's a lot of people that have a lot of. Oh, go ahead.
You know, if I message someone and, you know, you don't hear back from them for 3 days, or I'm not going to order from you again if I do even order from you. And it's definitely that some people they're so responsive. The information they send with everything, that's who I'm going to keep on dealing with.
Absolutely.
And I will definitely them people. It's, you know, I don't want a discount. I just want people to know, hey, this is someone that's not going to rip you off.
Absolutely. No, a lot of people, you know, that not everybody likes me. There's a lot of people say a lot of fucking bullshit about me or whatever, but what you'll never hear is nobody has ever said anybody that I have bad customer service. My customer service is fucking 10 out of fucking 10 across the fucking board, and it's what's kept me in this fucking game, man. Fucking, you know, if you're a client, I answer the phone at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a fuck. If you're somebody that's fucking supporting me and my company and my business, I'll be here to fucking support you too. Now, I don't fuck with everybody like that. If you're not, you know, if you're going to fucking ask me how to take care of your snake you bought from Bob Clark, I might leave you on read for a few days. You know what I'm saying? If you're a client, man, there's never been anybody that's fucking ever said anything about my customer service, dude. Fucking, and that's how you gotta be, man. It's the only way you're ever going to compete with these big guys. You know, fucking, if you're going to compete with all these big guys, you have to out salesman them, because they're not good salesmen, really.
Yeah,
they're people just buying their name.
Message Jay Brewer at 2 a.m, and you know
he ain't fucking responsible.
He ain't helping you.
Yeah, I promise you. Fucking, you tell Bob Clark you got the wrong sect animal, he's just going to tell you to go fuck yourself. That's what he told me.
Dude, I've seen it. I've seen it in Facebook groups, man. Oh man, Bob, man. Oh, you don't.
He'll tell you where to stick it in a hurry, dude.
Yeah, like I was really surprised, you know, because like Bob Clark, everyone knows who Bob Clark is. If you're in the reptile hobby, you fucking know who Bob Clark is, especially if you've been in it for 20 years, reptiles magazines, what have you, you know. And I was like, holy shit, Bob Clark's in these groups when I first started joining these groups, you know? And then, holy shit.
Shitstorm.
In those groups.
When I really knew, like, I thought he just fucked me at first. I was like, man, that's fucked up. This guy fucked me like this. And when I choked him out at Lone Star and he came over to my fucking table and I snatched him by the fucking throat and I choked him out and security separated us and he got thrown out of Lone Star and kicked out of the show forever. When all that happened, every vendor in the entire show come over afterwards and they all shook my hand and had a bad Bob Clark story. Like, oh man, that fucker sold me a dead Woma. Oh, that guy sold me fucking some ball pythons weren't the right. Every vendor in that fucking show had a fucking story where he had fucked them over or fucking shit on them at some point, dude. Fucking, that's when I was like, holy fuck, how has he just been allowed to just do this to everyone forever? And people just take it normally. I don't take shit.
I've seen like them bad guy Facebook groups and shit, like the FBI pages, BOI pages and shit. Like so many people have been fucked over by him.
That's why he's not welcome at any show in Texas. The only show in Texas he's still allowed at is NARBC, and that's because he's been donating so much fucking money and fucking animals to those guys for fucking ever, you know, fucking they're just not going to throw him out. But all the herps, all the other events in Texas won't even let him fucking vend anymore, dude. Fucking got tired of hearing people fucking calling him about like fucking dead animals fucking 2 days after the show, trying to blame the event and the fucking show for fucking mites and fucking bullshit that this guy brought, you know, fucking it's bullshit, man.
Yeah. That's the problem with getting too big. I feel at that point you neglect, everything you're doing.
It's hard not to at a certain point, you know. Fucking, I know with like the 200-ish, 300-ish animals I keep up with, if I'm personally not in there for like 3-4 hours every single day, it all goes to fucking hell. I don't know how many people working how many hours it takes to fucking run a facility like the size of one of these massive facilities, man. It's countless hours.
Yeah. And how many new workers are going in and out because, they're not able to pay that a large amount to keep someone as if it's their career. This is something you work for a little while and then you find something pays more.
Yep. Bob pays $10 cash under the table. He's been fucking the IRS for fucking 20 years. They finally caught up to his ass a year or two ago. You're not going to keep quality employees around paying them like that. You know what I'm saying?
I won't say who told me, but I wanted to touch on this bigger facility thing. Someone that I could honestly trust in the hobby that's got a big name, but he's not really a breeder that I've been talking to. He told me he's been to Prehistoric Pets facility, right? And he was talking to Jay about the Partho clutches that keep getting. And Jay thinks it's because he has electro currents running through his cages. Like if you touch his cages, you get chopped.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So that's just what I've heard from someone. I don't know how true it is, but I kind of trust that info that I got. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild. Yeah.
Could you imagine shocking your snakes?
Yeah, no, that's fucking ridiculous, dude. Fucking for sure. I've always wondered about that place too, man. I've never heard anything grand from people that have been there fucking behind the scenes for sure. But you just got to wonder about a guy that's like trying to produce more animals a year than there is a market for. And that's actively what he's trying to do. Realistically, there's only a market for around 5,000 to 7,000 retics to fucking be produced and sold within the United States every year. I think that's a pretty loose number. I think once you're 10,000 animals, there aren't 10,000 people fucking buying reticulated pythons every year in the United States, dude. And this guy's got fucking, 50, 60 fucking clutches cooking anytime you fucking go out there. Where the fuck are all these animals going?
Yeah, at that point, you need to stop. Sell what the fuck you have. And once you start to actually, it's ridiculous, I think.
And he wonders why he keeps needing more space and shop upgrades.
He doesn't have a good business sound mind on his hand. When I talked to him, the one good time that I talked to him, he kind of blew me off or whatever the hell. He told me that his goal was to be the only reticulated python breeder. He wanted to be the only one. He wants to be the king guy that breeds the retics, and everybody just buys their pets from him. That doesn't even leave a market. You know what I'm saying? Like the kid, but that's his goal, is to just outproduce everybody.
And he's
Right, he's going to spend
them all.
Well, you can outproduce everybody, but can you put in the quality that everyone else is?
No, exactly.
I don't think you can. I mean, my one retic that I got from him, I was lied to on genetics. So I don't even.
Right.
I'm not getting into that. That was a whole.
No, you know, I've got the animals here. If I really wanted to, I could put 25 clutches in the incubator fucking every season, dude. I don't fucking want 25 clutches in the incubator every season. Fucking, I did 15 one year, and that was multiple species. That was blood pythons, fucking berms, retics. I had a hybrid project, so it wasn't just all retics even. 15 clutches, and at the end of that season, I said, I never want to do more than 10 clutches of anything ever again. Fucking, I sold them. I sold out within the year. But man, I fucking worked to the fucking bone every goddamn day while I had fucking 200 and 300 fucking babies in a hatchling rack. And if you're not in there every fucking day, that shit's just gonna go to hell, man. Fucking, I couldn't imagine having 1,200, 1,500 baby retics spilling water every fucking day. You know, like I can't even fathom that.
Yeah, that's
there's not an amount of money that could make me that would make it worth it. You know, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, as much as I love seeing baby snakes, I think I would be overwhelmed if I even had 100 babies right now. You know, as much shit as I got going on. Besides that, I don't breed, and like, I don't think I ever really plan on like getting into it. If I do,
you know, I'm lucky. I got nothing going on in my life. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't got a fucking day job. I've got my whole life I can dump into this right now. I fucking always kind of feel bad when like the guy that's got 2 kids and a wife and 2 fucking jobs going is like, man, how do I get this snake biz up and rolling like you? And I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know. Fucking, you got a lot going on, dude. Fucking, you're gonna have to get a divorce and never see your family again first. Like,
that's a Red Bull.
That's right. Fuck, man. Fucking, it's doable, but you're gonna work for it, man, for sure.
You're gonna need like some diazepam and Xanax and Valium by the end of it, you know?
Oh, for sure, dude. You know, like I say, I don't kill myself. I'm not in here putting 10 and 12-hour days in ever hardly anymore, but it's because I've got a real nice scheduled routine where if I do the same 3-4 hours every day, shit never fucking stacks up. If I had a work life still and I was trying to keep up with all this and it was just on the weekends, I would have no free time ever. It just wouldn't be any free time.
Yep.
I did it at half this size. You know, I didn't have near this animals when I did it. I had 2 jobs and I had like 2 solid rooms full of fucking breeding snakes, and it was relentless, dude. Fucking shit. It may be fucking why I started having fucking seizures because I wasn't sleeping. I was fucking working 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Oh, for sure. All right. Well, yeah, I realized I said like we need to call the stream quits like 25 minutes ago. So yeah, man, thanks for joining us, and we'll schedule something. We'll get you back on here in a few months. I think we're like already scheduled out. So like, I'll make sure. I'll make sure we share your shit when you go live. That way, our people.
Absolutely. Oh, I really appreciate that, you guys. It was fun, man. We'll do it again for sure. Y'all be good, man.
All right, hell yeah. And we'll share that interview tomorrow with Buddy as well.
Fuck yeah, appreciate that. I don't think a lot of fucking reptile people realize, like you say, I was a vet tech first, and I was a musician fucking back in the day. It's kind of interesting to have like all my different sides come together and be able to present that to people for sure, man. It's kind of different.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
You can see all the sides to the Hobbit. Yep.
All right, man. We'll catch you next time, and we'll be in touch for sure.
Fuck yeah, man. Y'all be good.
All right.
You too.
You too, man. Later. All right. So, guys, sorry that stream took a little bit longer. By the way, I didn't touch on this. We did get Reticulous Radio shirts on, like, when did you get yours? Like a week and a half ago.
Something like that.
Yeah, we were going to, like, highlight it last stream, but yeah. So, we got them, like, black and white. We haven't got them on stores yet. Josh has a black one. I got a black one. Keith's the only one who got a white one because, you know, I can't keep white.
Yeah, I ruin white.
I don't have a single white shirt in my wardrobe anymore. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna
Till next time.
Yeah, until next time, we're gonna call that a wrap.
Did you announce the next one?
Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Guess
You're
gonna find out real quick before we end the live stream. Hold on.
Isn't it GR Bliss?
Yeah, it is. GR Bliss, Retic Life, Berm Life, Reptile Bliss, however you know him. He will be on here next week to talk with us.
Yep, check it out. Till next time.
Very nice.
Later.
Later. Stop streaming. All right. Hold on.
You're still live.
Yeah, I had it on Twitch. Hold on. There we go.